Are we live? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Gladiator Valley here. Gladiator Ventures downstairs. We are back. On Monday. I'm really exhausted. Per usual. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. And here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Back again. Here we are. I completely forgot where I left off on my dear Mass Effect. All I know is that I need to fix these things. It's a bit Should have fixed it before. The borders and fixing the OBS layup. Okay. Onward. I'm downloading some videos. Hopefully I can edit. I found out today that most of my videos, most of my lives do not have anymore in the editing the save as new, because I wanted to edit some of my videos directly on YouTube, so I would just make some clips like the multiplayer games, which are the easiest ones to do, but apparently that's not possible anymore. I cannot figure it out if, because on my last one it says save as new, but on older ones it does not. So I don't know if it's like as soon as you finish streaming you have to like edit it immediately, otherwise it's just disappeared as an option, and then I have to download the entirety of the video, which I'm kind of doing very short bursts, because I'm kind of figuring out if I have the time to place myself into editing in between streams. Some are more streamlined and with a lot less need of editing. Some I have a problem, I have an issue with space. I don't have enough space, I don't have enough SSD, HDD, or drive, or space to save, let's say, an enormous plate, or even like Spyro, the entire trilogy, you know, to hopefully like do like just a humongous chunk of a playthrough, and with very minor editing, just to keep it as simple as possible, cutting the pauses, cutting everything that I can, so that I can re-upload it. But doing this, it's a bit tricky, because I don't know if the quality that will lower significantly, because it's already not like 4K. I can't really stream in 4K. I don't have like the equipment. I'm streaming on a laptop, so that already is like a major issue. I cannot play like new games. I kind of have the option to stream directly from my PS5, but then I don't have the I don't know if I can connect the webcam. I should test it out, because I have a lot of games on PS5 that I need to continue and finish, because there's a lot of unfinished I think, what was it, Sherlock Holmes? It was like a year ago. I was testing it out like on PS5, then all hell broke loose. There's so much stuff that happens. Per usual. And did we do this already? Did we do this? Or did we need to land? Did we need to land? If I did everything else... Did I do everything? I do not remember. Oh, no, I did not. Okay, so I traveled through here. Are we in the Cobble Bridge? This is Garrus's mission. No? We did that already. Yes, we did that already. Let's reading mode. I don't know if my, because I was just watching some of my previous streams. I don't know if my sound, I think the mic is good. If I'm speaking too low, most likely, because I don't want to like yell. I should be able to project a little bit more, but I know how to do that. Sometimes I keep it on the down low too much, and the audio, you would have to listen to it like on a significant high level mic, which I don't mind because I'm not like a screamer. So you know, I have like ear damage. Theropto, or you know, I just need to speak louder because I can't get it any louder. I think here. Can I up the decibel? Well, I already upped it here, so because there's the filter. So perhaps it's the filter. But anyway. Theropto is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. Diet. Orbital period 128.2 Earth years, radius 68,714 kilometers. Day length 17.5 Earth hours. Medallion recovered. While scanning the planet Theropto, you discovered a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams revealed a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered the components and found a League of One medallion. We almost found everything. Canctra. Terrestrial world of average size, Canctra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. Orbital distance, it seems like you're describing you could describe a person. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. I could hear it like a documentary style voice describing like people. Like, little to recommend it. Orbital distance 14.3 AU. Orbital period 60.6 Earth years. Radius 5,471 kilometers. Day length 66.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.83 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 175 degrees Celsius. Surface gravity 0.7 G. Light metal. A significant deposit of cobalt. We're looking for heavy metal to complete that mission, aren't we? Tamahera. Tamahera has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and flood plains indicates that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera had a thicker, insulated atmosphere in the past. Orbital period 1.4 Earth years, radius 6,302 kilometers, day length 40.1 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.34 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 30 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.66 G. The G is missing from some of these transcripts. Clendagon. Clendagon is an arid terrestrial slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier metal elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum, with wide deserts of dust-fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Clendagon's most striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. Sounds like the Grand Canyon. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it's a result of a balancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Orbital period 2.3 Earth years, radius 7,377 kilometers, day length 53.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.64 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 53 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.88 G. Prasop is the moon of Clendagon. It is a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. Just what we're looking for. The Alliance has opened a bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Presrop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged, overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. Orbital distance 168,500 kilometers from Clendagon. Orbital period 10.8 Earth days. Radius 4,113 kilometers. Day length 10.8 Earth days. So the revolution is the same. So they complete a revolution at the same time. Fascinating. Atmosphere pressure 0.1 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperatures. My light ring is. It's kind of like flickering. Is that good? As long as it's good. I think it's changing the hue a little bit. This has not deterred the generation of the wildcat mine. Surface temperature minus 73 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.88 G. Slightly less. Oh dearie, oh dearie. Who are we bringing on the moon? The girlies. Let's bring the women. The women sounds weird. The women. Bring the women. in the room. What's over here? An anomaly? A biotic compound. The biotic compound. We should have brought a Lanko. Okay, return to the anomaly. Yes. Let me bring the two biotics. Caden and Liara. Yes. Let's bring Caden. Sorry for the enormous waste of resources to do the landing and land up again. Yes, the landing. Up and down, up and down, up and down we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down we go. Eesh. Let's bring the biotics. I'll provide the surgery time. And down we go. This I got. Let's do stasis. Left. Okay. Oh, we got some codex to eat too. Cut. This should not be a big, humongous map, since it's a moon. Uh-oh. Is it up? Treasure mouse on the moon. Treasure mouse. Treasure mouse. Treasure mouse. Treasure mouse. What's over there? Is that another treasure map? That is... Whoa. Look at them flying. In different directions. Oh Lord. Adversary and Titan. Adversary and Titan. What is this? Can I grab something? No. They were just hanging out. They were just hanging out. Okay. We're just hanging out over here. Heavy metal. Is uranium heavy metal? A rare element, yes. Large deposit of uranium, yeah. Okay. This is sorry. Where am I on the map? Where am I? Okay, I just did this, I think. So now I'm going to the bad company. Okay. As long as I can get over the hurdle. Okay. Nice. I need to resupply an armor gel. We had so much, and then I have to say something about it. And then we sold the Geth. I had to use it all. And treasure map. I think we have enough only for another repair. I did waste a bunch, I think. I think I did waste a bunch. And I don't think gold is heavy metal. Heavy metal. Large deposit of gold. What is a heavy metal? Oh yeah, of course it is. The ingots. Okay, there seems to be two different different things here.
On my way.
Can we get to that one? Or no? This one is locked up. Okay. So it's a two-parter. Okay. It's telling us, the game is telling us that we're probably gonna find.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
Major Kyle?
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
This was Ashley's. I'm here now.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
This
We
was
won't let you
probably
take Father
Ashley's.
Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He needs my help.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Can I enter the other one? Okay, if no, let's finish the quest. Let's see. This was probably Ashley's mission. She's religious. Yeah.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Whoa.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Well, we have Caden to tell that that's not true. Wow, super buff. Super buff. Super buff cultists. Angela. Tutta a posto? Tutto a posto? Tutto a posto? Tutto ok? Che succede? He's getting into the hunger frenzy. It's early.
I am Major
I wanna
Kyle.
speak to Major
I
Kyle
know
too.
why you've come. We have
Wanna
no
come?
quarrel with you.
Wanna come?
Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke
This is not a
blasphemy.
meerkat like this.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators.
Charm
You must
points.
face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
Honesty.
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand.
Okay.
Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Alright.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander.
Will they
Thank you
kill
for this.
Joker can have the
themselves?
5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
You should return to the Normandy and notify the Alliance of Kyle's surrender. They'll want to dispatch a ship to take him into custody. Did they find them? Oh. Mass suicide. Mass. You know what is very common amongst these kinds of places when the faith is such a thing as oh boy, there's a huge parenthesis here to make about the authorization of one of a persona and creating a faith around it. It's kind of in the human genome, isn't it? Well, it seems like I don't know if I go in there, will I get attacked? I'll just leave them alone. Give them time. Hopefully feel his word. We charm them with our ways. In reality, in real life, it takes an extreme amount of skill. To not be like, to be genuine about it, and actually be able to help. It's not easy at all.
Understood.
Crashed probe. Yeah, some key accidents. We still have to clean. It's a strong try shampoo and change the stuff. So here. Wrecked mining vehicle. Discovery. The front of the robot is crumpled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the rear vacuum atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
They found something? Beacon? Ancient debris. They found an ancient debris. Turian insignia. Digging under the beacon revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from a very old freighter. It was marked on one side with the Macedon outpost insignia. How close am I to completing these missions? I'm gonna go up just to see if there's a last heavy metal one. I can't see them. I can see them now. Oh, there's something up. Wait. Is this what it means? There's something up. Oh, when I'm gonna do this. Okay. I get it. These planets have these last planets have like different kind of things. Oh, no, 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 no. How am I gonna make it? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. How am I gonna make it through here? I think I have to go back. Yes. I'm climbing from that way. Ooh, okay. I know, China. You're getting restless. You have to wait. It's too early. It's too early. Alright? It's too early. No. Can I make it? Okay. No, it's not to you. It's not to you. It's not to you. I know. It's not to you. Discovery. This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of railroad tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. To the southwest. Well, yeah, I did it. I found them already. Yeah. So this was the mining people equipment. Yeah. That's pretty good. Alright. Is there anything over here? That was our deal. Let's see. I mean, we solved it pretty easily because we got charms. Well, Sir Shepherd's got charms. I ain't got that social skill.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded. and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was gonna end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
That went pretty smoothly. Oh, this was the hockey Ada. So you need to chuck the Maroon Sea, the sticks Theta, and then the Mire. Let's chuck Charon, sticks Theta. Did we have a mission here? Himalaya. Though exceptionally large for a terrestrial world, Himalaya is composed of water ice and with a core of various carbonaceous compounds. It has a density only half that of Earth, with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The surface is composed of surprisingly pure water ice with a high albedo. Orbital distance 22.2 AU, orbital period 117.7 Earth years, radius 11,621 kilometers, day length 56.4 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 0.88 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 185 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.9 G. Grosalgen. An enigmatic rock and ice planet, Grosalgen has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane. The surface is composed of frozen water and chlorine. Orbital period 41.5 Earth years, radius 5,998 kilometers, day length 28.9 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 0.53 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 175 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.6 G. Light metal, large deposit of magnesium. We need heavy metals. Altahi is an exceptional form of planet called the Roche world. Roche, put simply, it is one half of a pair of small and unusually dense terrestrial worlds, Altahi and Untahi, that orbit each other so closely they effectively share a single atmosphere. This does not mean that one could fly from one to the other, but both have identical atmospheres, and thus from one often can be found on the other. Both worlds share an atmosphere of nitrogen and methane. The surface is warm and mainly composed of silica dust and dark basaltic rocks, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. Tidal effects from Untahi create constant heavy wind. Orbital distance 0.8 AU, orbital period 0.8 Earth years, radius 4,404 kilometers, day length 53.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.98 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 36 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.1 G. Arthal. A modest terrestrial planet, Farthal has a thin atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of nickel. The terrain is extremely rough, a patchwork of craggy overlapping craters dating back to the formation of the solar system. Farthal is tidally locked to the star Acheron. The day side has never been fully mapped. Orbital period 0.2 Earth years, radius 6,506 kilometers, day length 0.2 Earth years, atmospheric pressure 0.69 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 239 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. Let's land on Altahi. Who should we bring? Garrison Rex. Let's go. Man, actually it's like, because I already have the soldier skills. Actually, it's really not getting connection. A listening post. Should I put a listening post? This reminds me of Doom. Yeah. Or it passes Doom. Probably the Firebox formation is not very great. The sound probably is. It's over here. Sumerian deposit. I guess silver is not used, I guess. Or it's not as important. Rare element. Severe deposit of Sumerium. Right. Is silver used in like electronics and stuff? Wow, it's gold. Was all the minerals that we're looking for. We have interest there. We have an invested interest because in the economy of this gold seems gold, yes. Heavy metal, large deposit of gold. Nice. Can't see the map. There is something else. Whoa. There's something. Also here. What's this? Asari capsule. So is it because I finished the mission that it doesn't show them to me anymore? Matriarch's writings. This downed satellite had one of Matriarch's Donata's writings stored in its payload. Whether it was placed before or after it crashed, it isn't certain. Yeah, I feel like because I finished all of the mission, it doesn't show me. It doesn't show me on the map anymore. What's that? Oh. What's that? Whoa, the Arachnite. And Rock Rex. Whoa. And we brought Rex. Whoa. I had no recollection of this. So is this a reminder of them? Are they inside? Wow. It's fascinating. The The Rachni are here. Yeah. And we brought Rex. Was this an alliance post? Gel. Dang it. So I do use Gel to the crypt.
Take cover!
So they're all little buds. We got one like
All targets down.
shoot Rachni. It was bugged. You're lucky. They do massive amounts of damage. They're kind of scary. These eggs. These are Rachni eggs. Sorry. Hard people. Hard people. Alright. This feels like something's gonna pop out. Urgency FTL. Calm.
Commander, you see this? They just received a supply run 2 days ago. The Rachni worked fast.
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Rachni didn't come from nowhere.
Checking. This base is supplied by drone freighters, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Wherever it is, there's probably more Rachni there. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Right.
The Rachni infestation on Altahi seems to be the result of a supply drop from Argos Row. The logs downloaded from the fighter should allow you to backtrack the ship's course to its origin.
Let's get moving.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Too late. Okay, we got here too late. Too late. Unfortunately, we have to leave the loot. We don't have the Gel no more. Había mucho. Posso vir explorar aqui? Não posso vir explorar aqui. 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 Vamos perseguir. Vamos perseguir. Não posso vir explorar aqui. Não posso vir explorar aqui. Vamos perseguir. Oh boy. That's a soldier. Oh no. A blood soldier. Oh no. Has biotic powers. Wow. Mega battle. This is brutal. 53. Up to level 53. Up to level 53. Up to level 50. Up to level 53. Just to see if there's another. No, it wasn't. Let's see. It's because I completed the missions, isn't it? Doesn't show them on the map anymore. That checks out. Crashed groups. Crashed group. Oh, no, no. Instantly doing that. So, no, it doesn't show me. Maybe because they don't have. The further we go from Earth, the less information we have on the planets. Maybe. Would that be it? Adesso mangiamo, sì. Adesso mangiamo. Che disastro che sei. Che disastro. Be back. Let's take a break. Let's take a break, sis. Let's take 5 minutes. Be back. are back. We are back. We are back. Everything's good. Everything's good. We are fed. Our bladder has been emptied. Hydrate. Let's go round. Round and round and round we go. Erebus. Erebus. Chovan is an unusually small hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and hydrocarbons in the atmosphere. The Alliance surveyor ship EBM Batuta reported inconclusive evidence of hydrocarbon life in the deeper layers of the atmosphere, over 1,000 kilometers below the cloud tops, where pressure compresses Chovan's hydrogen into a liquid state. Proof of life in this environment would prove many long-standing theories. Fortunately, only a probe with extremely expensive mass effect generators could survive the crushing pressure of the air to send back useful data, and the probe would be lost in the attempt. Single expense makes investigation doubtful. Orbital period 56.9 Earth years, radius 21,481 kilometers, day length 13.7 Earth hours. Wormani has only been visited by a single unmanned probe. It is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with large formations of water vapor clouds in the upper atmosphere. Look at that huge. Orbital period 9.9 Earth years. Radius 71,541 kilometers. Day length 9.2 Earth hours. It's fast. It's a gas giant. Prothean data disk. Scans of the planet Romani turned up a few odd readings. Chief Engineer Adams fine-tuned the scans and discovered an automated repair drone in orbit. Tali and Adams brought the drone on board to dismantle it and found a Prothean data disk in its core. The memories we leave behind. Waji is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of methane and methane. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of uranium and heavy metals. Clouds of small water ice crystals are common. Waji's skies are full of fine silica dust. From the surface, the sky has a pronounced salmon hue. The cursory initial scans from the Alliance surveyor ship ABM Batuta showed the geometric patterns in the northern hemisphere deserts, visible only in the ultraviolet band. Normandy's sensors see nothing of the kind. Orbital period 2.9 Earth years, radius 5,106 kilometers, day length 38.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.83 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -7 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. Heavy metal, yes. Several deposits of platinum. Nepmos is a resource-rich terrestrial world, somewhat larger than Earth, with a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and argon. Nepmos' crust is very thin and unstable, not more than 8 kilometers deep in any location. Subsurface magma flows are a hazard to ground travel, and earthquakes are frequent. While heavy metals and radioactives are plentiful, this geological instability has deterred investment by mining concerns. An additional complication is that the stick's cluster lies uncomfortably close to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring contains a great deal of molecular hydrogen, fueling the majority of the galaxy's star formation. This area is too dangerous to safely travel. Orbital period 0.7 Earth years, radius 7,593 kilometers, day length 68.1 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 1.12 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 68 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 G. Land. 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 Land or land? Land. Land. Let's bring the R. Left. Wow, so many things. Okay. Another missing post. Very up close to the camera. You're very up close to the camera, Angela. Angela. You're very up close. You're very close to the camera. It's great. It appears these particle boards were shut down after breaking through into tunnels just below the surface. The shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of the Canada Mining Consortium, but there is no trace of the mining crew. What are these? Mining pods? They seem like Ragnite. Another Ragnite thing. They seem to be have been enveloped by Ragnite. Can you imagine? You're like mining and all of a sudden from the ground. That's scary. It's not really clear what we got in the area. A series to describe us. How terrifying that would be. A rare element, a large deposit of uranium. It's terrifying. Sky. I wonder if it's a picture. I think it's like a picture of stars. I think we found probably all the mining things, like all the electrical emissions. I think we found all. This should have a hard time reaching out 60. Palladium deposit. Heavy metal, large deposit palladium. Okay, let's check our journal. So Vermine, we got it. Listening post. We need to go back to the Airbus system. No, we are in the Airbus system. So we're doing that. Get to the medical base on Chohi and the carcass of Hades scum cluster with biotics while avoiding civilian casualties. Wow. The Maroon. Okay, we go to the Maroon now. Let's visit Maroon. Okay. Meet Elena. The Horse Nebula. Okay. The Horse Nebula. Oh, we're missing 2 medallions. And we're missing a protein artifact. We're missing 2 Turian emblems. And 1 heavy metal. Okay, we're still missing stuff then. We'll still have the Maroon system. And the other. The Helena one. The Stronum system and Horse Nebula. Horsehead Nebula. We probably didn't do the Horsehead Nebula, did we? Now we have the fan. Got the fan. There's a swarm approaching. Okay. Holy moly. Okay, let's get into the right position here. Let's try to protect the Alliance. The Alliance members. Okay. Lieutenant Durant. Okay, can I get to the Lieutenant to talk to him?
First Lieutenant Durant, 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
They're called Rachni. You get a supply ship in recently?
Yeah, but that was an Alliance ship, Commander. I mean, it was a drone, running on automatics. But what...
We don't have time to explain. Are you secure here?
What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the man. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Okay, wait up. Okay. First, so let's do this this wave. Let's do this wave. Let's get these. You don't like the rough night either, huh? What are you talking about? Oh, I pressed Y. Connect to the macro generator. Okay.
You must die.
Not hooked up. So we need to fight them on foot. Wait a sec. Let me read something. That means I can't use them. Okay. Oh boy. Let's get ready. Okay.
I'll kill you! sir. Talk about a near-run thing. You all right?
Never mind me. Are you all right?
Still on my feet. But we've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right. That must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
Okay. Recommend Dusted Moon. Let's go. We should have got rocks. We should have grabbed the mission brief. Grab the mission brief. Titanium. Titanium is a heavy metal, right? Light metal. Wait, titanium? Light metal. Excuse me. Before make them to steps of hell. I can remember this. Let's see the push.
On my way.
Be safe and Yes, first aid. There is a passive ability. First aid is a passive ability. Okay.
Regroup!
There you go.
On me! Out.
Perimeter secured.
Up. Up we go.
That's the last of them.
Yes.
Here it comes.
Such a...
Now I'm ready.
Right.
All targets down.
They are so fast. So fast. It's true.
That's it.
insect
Bag 'em
bite.
and tag 'em.
Does that call it is true to insectoid? Great job there. Great job.
All clear.
Yes. Nice work, nice work.
Perimeter clear.
This is basically where I see two as well. So there's only one marked.
Form up.
Starship Troop.
All clear.
I'm okay.
We need to blow everything up.
Thanks.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my lord. I ain't getting closer to you, buddy. Oh hell no. Soldier is pretty tough.
We got them all, Shepard.
I should have used the grenades. Why did I use the grenades? I used the grenades. Alright. Use the grenades. Okay.
I'm better now.
Thank goodness it can follow me, huh?
Time for revenge.
Vigil deployed.
Yes. Records of the Rachni War suggest brood warriors, the male-gendered Rachni, only fight when a hive is severely pressed. It's safe to say you eliminated the Rachni on Nepno Nepmus. Yeah.
All clear.
Should I go back and tell them? Probably should go back and tell them, right? Good thing to say. Good thing to say. Cheer them up. They don't need to leave anymore. So they cannot wait. They can keep breeding if... Shouldn't we be eliminating the Rachni Queen? To eliminate... No, but this was just an expedition. I don't know. I don't know. Really felt like a Starship Trooper mission. It's pretty awesome. Argus Row Cluster. Argus Row, need to find a depot. Let's go left to DMI. And then go back. Very safe box. Yes, one of the miners had a League of One medallion. It's possible he discovered it while they were digging, but there's no way to know for certain. Let's go back to Zone. Rising Let's give it time to load. Let's give it time to load. It's probably having a hard time loading the encampment. Yeah, it's not loading the encampment. See, is it the whole game, or is it just? Is it the whole game? Yeah, it's the whole game. Alright. Let's see. I don't wanna like okay. It's the whole game that has issues. Okay. We may be overheating. But it was doing fine. So may have entered a bug. We should probably though go back to the nominee. If I can exit the menu. Or no. Or and I'm stuck. What life would be without tech issues? What life would be without tech issues? I'm hoping. I still think we can recover. I think we can, because nothing has. The game has not failed. The stream has not failed. We have not failed. It is a little bit hot. We probably need to look into something to lower the temperature up in here. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to. It's too hot. It's too hot up in here. Let's hope we can recover. Well, I don't want to exit and restart. What if we have to redo the whole Arachnite battle again? I think it would have saved at the end, but we can't be for sure. Can't be for sure. I might try. Let's see if we try. Let's try to reboot it. It might have just gotten stuck. Let's try to reboot it. Let's exit. Let's exit. Yes. Let me see. There might be some stuff that's interfering. No, everything has been good. Okay. Everything seems good. Everything seems good. Might have been literally a bug. A Rekai bug. Literal Rekai bug. Ooh, mining tunnels. Ooh, let's hope it's saved. That we finished the mission. I have to refight the whole Arachnite thing again. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wanted to go tell them the good news. I guess we can't tell them the good news now. Perfume. It's the perfume. Bit of dry shampoo. Let's hope. It's better not to redo. Thank goodness I saved. I should have saved right after. I should have we have to redo it again. Alright. To battle we go. Oh no, we did it. No? Oh no, we didn't do it. We did nothing. Nothing. We have to redo the whole thing again. Alright. Oh boy. Okay.
Heads up!
Be a bit more swift about it now. Let's try to be more swift about it.
Perimeter clear.
Where did that one come from? Up, Garrus. Alright.
Negative contact, Shepard.
I thought it was over that time.
Thank you, yeah. Thank you so
I
much.
think we're done here.
Area secure.
Good as new.
It's so scary when they run. They run so fast.
Perimeter clear.
Okay. So far so good. I'll save everybody stuff on the way here. Alright. Back at it now.
Patching you up.
This was tough. This was super tough. Oh, boy, so tough. Alright. One down.
Time for payback. I'm ready.
This one is coming at us. Holy shit. Holy shit. This one is coming at us. Oh my lord. This one is coming at us.
To
oh
me.
Boy. This one's gonna happen. This one's gonna happen. Oh boy. Don't get locked in. Don't get locked up. So I had to get out. The lone Raknai soldier.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, goodness. I'm saving. Immediately. Immediately. Oh, yeah.
Ready.
You don't see me.
On your order, Shepard.
No. Probably. Alright, this mission I think was one of the toughest, you know? It's one of the longest probably. Yeah, one of the longest fighting. And the knuckle, the other one. Rachni, they multiply so fast and they get to be so many insects. Insects. Oof. And then inside, I want to see if there was a valid option that I'm leaving. Are we leaving? Are we leaving this planet? Safe box. Knew it. And yes. Off we go. Let's go to the maroon. Can go to the maroon world. Seems like a good idea. Was it the Voyager? No, was it Artemis Tower? There's a horse head in it. Horse head nebula. So something other than Novaria. Or on Novaria. Could it be on Novaria? Oh, so many. Matano. We are comedian. We have a comedian here in Italy. Last name Matano. It's interesting. Subai. Subai has the composition of an ice roof planet, but is unusually large for such a body. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The frozen surface is dotted with deposits composed of potassium and light metals, brought to the surface by cryogenic processes. Subai's icy surface was often used as a source of potable water by passing merchant vessels. Since the Alliance claimed the inert system world of Casca, satellites placed in orbit automatically bill any vessel landing on the wharf for the mass water removed from the surface. Jenny has had a difficult time keeping these satellites operational. They often meet with accidents caused by impact with jettisoned ship debris. Orbital period 275.5 Earth years. Radius 4,317 kilometers. Day length 63.4 Earth hours. 0 atmospheric pressure. Surface temperature minus 216 degrees Celsius. Surface gravity 0.25 G. Light metal. Large deposit of magnesium. Lapa is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with an unusual UV volume caused by contaminants in the atmosphere. The world has over 120 moons, one of the highest totals of all known systems. But once full development of Casca colony begins, a helium-3 refining infrastructure will be developed in the Ilapa system. Alpaca. Concentrated on the large icy moon of Koniraya. Orbital period 74.1 Earth years, radius 72,820 kilometers, day length 15.7 Earth hours. Apple. craggy world of igneous and basaltic mountains, Apple is racked by constant geological activity. While volcanic hotspots are rare, continental plates are constantly piling up new mountains, subducting old ones or causing slips along transformed faults. Apple has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Due to the constant earthquakes and landslide activity, surface exploration is not advised. The rubble recovered wrecks of a half-dozen expeditionary ships stand in mute testament to the planet's instability. Orbit period 29.7 Earth years, radius 6,843 km, day length 56.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.2 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 116 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.1 G. Casca. Casca is a large but low-density world, fundamentally similar to its inner neighbor Inti. Like Inti, Casca is a totally locked to Matano. The same side always faces the sun, resulting in scorching day side and a frozen night side. In the temperate areas around the Terminator, temperatures average around 36 degrees Celsius. Combined with our nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, this slender band of habitable terrain allows limited colonization by humans. Casca's ring is unique. It appears to be, for lack of a better term, a massive place of alien installation art. The rings are made of small pieces of synthetic material and are almost invisible from space. From the ground, they catch and scatter the light of Madonna in picturesque ways. It is not known who created the ring or when. Casca is very early development, with little more than a few pioneer teams scattered across the surface. Information is being collated about native hazards and ecology, while a massive colonist recruiting drive is gearing up back on Earth. Colony founded 2183, population 150, orbital period 1.3 Earth years, radius 8,059 kilometers, day length 1.3 Earth years, atmospheric pressure 0.86 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 67 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.88 G. Inti. Inti is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere composed of ammonia and helium. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of magnesium. Its density is rather low, leaving the planet tide locked to Madonna. Inti is an unremarkable world, drawing little more than a cursory scan for surface pirate anchorages when Alliance patrols enter the system. Orbit period 0.6 Earth years, radius 9,032 kilometers, day length 0.6 Earth years, atmospheric pressure 0.56 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 157 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.99 G. That's land. That's land. In Titan and Rex. This side. They can have it. If we should wait in for some Novaria, I don't think she's waiting for some Novaria. I don't think so. Civilian, science, civilian. Nice. Ammonia deposit. Rare element. So this is because so we're not getting any more money. Because the mission is completed. Right? I think that's why. You bothered. You bothered for it. It's okay. I'm gonna rest in the
Heading to position.
Palladium deposit. Heavy metal. Yes. We completed the mission. So we're still getting some experience. Are we getting experience points? I don't know. I think we'll go back to the Citadel before going to the mine. Hopefully I didn't do it today. But I should think about resting. Going to bed early. I know. I know. It's a potato. It's just Jadi si mangia dalla vecchietta che si è mangiata. Adesso non verità, si mangia dalla vecchietta.
Looks deserted.
I had a bad feeling about this.
Hey, are there gas? Are the gas over here? Did I forget there was gas here? Probably. No. Should have brought Tali. Oh, there's so many. Jeez. So many people lost. They changed so many people, Becoming a husk. A digitalized version. It's kind of affordable. I could take it as that. What technology does to us. I don't think that was the meaning they wanted to get it, but it kind of fits. Oh, nice. Okay, wait, hold on, for sure, let's save. Again. So this is the science and another civilian. Let's go to these guys. So we have a measure of the Geth. Of the Geth stuff. So what? Oh, there's this. Okay. Yeah. That's so sad. Achievement. Soldier. Wait, no.
Let's get moving.
That's messed up. 20 people just taken out and killed. Jeez. That's messed up. More husks.
On me.
Okay. Rex is like
Good to go, Commander.
Rex is like up in its face, like, what up, bro?
You're good to go.
Oh boy, Rex is so resilient to physical attacks. He was like, I don't care. So the Geth just rounded them up and vanished. Colonial Pioneer team rarely consists of more than a few dozen specialists. It's clear that none of them have survived. The Cerberus group has a lot to answer for here. Sheesh. More of the Cerberus group. Did they do this to people? Just sacrificing people just out of nowhere, man. That's messed up. That's messed up. Jeez, how do we get? Beryllium survey. White metal. Large deposits. Beryllium. It's a legal one down. Oh, I'm probably not receiving more money because I have the maximum. I have the maximum amount of money. That's why. Old 999. That's what I thought. It was like, just because I finished the mission, but I didn't. Because I've too much money. Can't carry more money. See, I'm not close to them. Now we're done with this cluster here. No, there's two more. There's two more stars. Two more stars. Stars. You know the reference, Edward? You know the reference? I'm saying I can't say that. I know it's scary. It's very scary. You know, it's very scary. Beautiful potato. I know it's very scary. It's also very hot. some manage up, even though we can replenish it on our ship. To hydrate ourselves. This protein ruins. Oh, it's an artifact. Protein data disk. There are several small protein artifacts in the crate, including an intact protein data disk. It appears to be in excellent condition. Perfect. I think I finished the protein tasks. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I talked, I was like, it's not hard to reach level 60 because it was very easy to reach level 50. Or from level 50 to level 60. Oof, it's tough. It's super tough. Oof. That's how that's gonna go, huh? I suppose. Got 2 more. Vostok. Pataiton. A rather small hydrogen helium gas giant. Titan's atmosphere contains large quantities of chlorine. Over the period 110.2 Earth years, radius 16,622 kilometers, day length 18.6 Earth hours. Matrix writings. Scan of Patitans revealed a strange unmanned vessel in orbit around the planet. Kali brought it on board and determined it was Sarimei, but very old. She discovered several ancient artifacts inside the vessel, including one of Matriarch's Delina's writings. Good job, Tali. Alcohol, the hue. Kata. Beautiful. The geological properties of alcohol have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. A fairly typical mixed outer system, terrestrial rock and ice, alcohol has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is composed of silicates and water ice with deposits of aluminum. Unregistered starship traffic has been recorded in the vicinity of this planet. Travel is not advised. Over a period 28.7 Earth years, radius 4,949 kilometers, day length 45.2 Earth hours, Atmospheric pressure 0.00, Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 167 Celsius, surface gravity 0.5 G.
Looks like we've got an active distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
Nudocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, and a rich ecosystem. It would seem to be perfect for life. The relatively high percentage of oxygen makes humans feel energized and alive, though it has also allowed insect analogs to grow to frightful sizes. Unfortunately, Nudocrux is a case of almost, not quite. Thunderstorms are as common as on Earth, but in Nudocrux's thicker oxygen-rich atmosphere they are deafening and spark constant wildfires. More damning, however, are the large and ubiquitous tufts of pollen that float on the high-pressure air. In humans and other oxygen-breathing species, they cause severe or lethal allergic reactions. Orbit period 3.6 Earth years, radius 5,988 kilometers, day length 22.2 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 2.63 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 20 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.9 G. Mars 2. Mars 2 has a reducing atmosphere of methane and nitrogen. The surface is hot and mainly composed of sodium with deposits of uranium. In terms of size and orbit, Mars 2 is a virtual twin of Earth but utterly lacks life. Orbital period 1 Earth year, radius 6,028 kilometers, day length 18.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.9 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 29 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.9 G. Let's go to the distress signal. Let's go. Arthurian creeper. They get here. Gray metal, large deposit of gold. Let's go. Now we have to get out of this pit. Where's the sun? Here comes the sun. You have to hold up the voice until now. It's like dust. We have to. Yes. No gold. No cobalt. Light metal.
Let's get moving.
Large deposit of gold. Oh man, this planet is so. So toxic. We need a montage. We need a montage, man. Oops. Oops. see if all of them have become like a thorium. Oh, this is new. Bar setup. Yeah, definitely thorium. Forum, thorium. Rex is so... Oh, Rex is so resilient. Rex is so resilient. He's got it. He's got it under wraps. Nice. Level 54. Oh, this way futuristic. Tabs. Huh. This is how Cerberus experiment.
Rescuers? Oh, See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place crawling with Thorian creepers?
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you,
Just because
and
we
you
are
betrayed that trust.
Be
the
reasonable.
authority.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
To fight this.
Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally, ExoGenny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
The victims here deserve justice. I have to take you in.
That's not going to happen.
All right.
Open fire. Open fire!
ExoGenny's second-rate mercs proved no match for a trained Alliance Marine. With the last of the science crew dead, there's no reason to linger here. Same old, same old. Oh yeah, there's probably people right now on the planet doing similar stuff, huh? Thinking that it's okay to sacrifice people just like that. Happens every day. Lord Almighty. You can do so much better. Some would say it's the price of science. It's the price of death, I would say. It's more like it. Okay. Only 1 league and 2 Turian emblems. I'm missing 2 Turian emblems. Huh. Where would they be? 2 Turian emblems. Oh, it's on. Turian emblems. So stars. Is it turning somewhere? Let's hope it is.
Got it.
Crashed probe. No, it's not. Let's see what's the other one. Just in case. Just in case. Now the paranoia. PTSD. To make that love that actually has developed. This escape pod is half buried in material that has washed down from the mountains. Though it has obviously been here for centuries, the computer still has power. Linking it with your heart suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thwacha colony. It's a Turian thing. You should go back to the Normandy. We're clearing everything. Last one, Caspian. Clearing everything. MSV Cornucopia. This was the signal from the rack, right? Antida. Antida is a standard hydrogen gas giant. Its atmosphere is darkened by traces of sodium. It is one of relatively few planets known with an orbital period of more than a millennium. 1,296.1 Earth years orbital period. Radius 29,657 kilometers. It's humongous. Day length 12.8 Earth hours. So it's been super quick. Turian insignia. Scans of Antida revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The wrecking team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. They dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthanian outpost insignia. Amacrux. Has an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Despite its great distance from Caspian, the energetic young star heats the surface almost temperate levels. Thick ground fogs are common at the exterminator, where water ice frozen during the long dark side night meets the warm air masses from the day side. The crust is mainly composed of copper with deposits of sodium. Amacrux' abundant water and relatively mild temperature and gravity have placed it on the short list of terraforming candidate worlds. However, there is significant opposition from eco-ethics groups who assert that Amacrux' primitive methanotrophic bacteria may be a precursor to a full-fledged native ecology. Orbital period 584.1 Earth years, radius 4,715 kilometers, day length 64.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.76 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 31 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.78 G. Fornura has a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and helium. The surface is mainly composed of silica laced with iron oxides, indicating the world has an oxygenated atmosphere at some time in the past. Given the relative young of the blue star Caspian and the significant gravity well of Fornuri, this must have occurred with astonishing swiftness, perhaps a result of some cataclysmic event. Further research is required. Orbital period 352.7 Earth years, radius 8,968 kilometers, day length 67.8 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 0.00 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -28 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 G. Heavy metals, large deposits of gold. Otanka is a large but low-density terrestrial world with an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crust is composed of sulfur and remarkable occasional deposits of heavy metals, usually results of meteor strikes dot the surface. High speed winds powered by the hot blue star Caspian present a constant hazard. Atmospheric entry hazardous, and AVAs are discouraged. Orbital period 124.7 Earth years, radius 7,810 kilometers, day length 19.7 Earth hours, atmosphere pressure 0.73 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 92 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.78 G. Heavy metals, a small deposit of iridium. MSV Cornucopia. The cornucopia is a Kaloo-class modular conveyor of human design. Well, obviously the drift, the cornucopia is not broadcasting any distress signal. X solo shipping solved. Huh. Maybe it was one of... Maybe it was supposed to get out to Novaria. Could it be? Maybe it was supposed to get to Novaria. Rex with me. It's so Dead Space and Alien coded. Through here. I did not see that. Out of nowhere. Now this is stuff, close quarters. Close quarters is stuff. Time to get out. This guy. This up in a bit. Okay. The reach is so far. Alright. That strategy doesn't work. You have to let them come to us. You have to retreat here.
Crawling with them.
It's a pretty wide opening. Okay. So there's this wrong way. So much cargo. So much cargo. Oh, there's more. There's more. Jeez. How are we supposed to get? There's 3 of them? Okay. It's doable, but... We're too tight. Too much tight quarters. Good job, you guys. Good job. Rax is so good at close combat. Oh boy. He's so good at close combat. Jesus. Way too many. Way too many. think so. I think there may be more of them. Still have to cross this place.
Form up.
Terrifying. Terrifying. Jeez. Okay. I'm saving. I'm saving. Oh boy. Spikes everywhere. Who brought the spikes here? I wonder. Who brought the spikes here? It's horrifying. Horrifying. Jeez.
The logs show this ship was exploring near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien art. They brought it on board, and then... This makes no sense, Commander. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil, like they wanted the Geth to find them.
What else do the logs say?
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. It doesn't say anything about how they got back into our territory.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
Okay.
The logs show this. They brought it on board, and then the entries don't.
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the Veil.
Oof. Man, the Geth strategies are brutal. Brutal. Pure rationale. Nasty. So nasty. Alright, I think I'm reaching the end of my battery. What if there's a couple more I can do? Gorgon system. Okay, the deposit, the depot. The medical place of Kohe, Hades, Gamma Cluster. How about Fortuna System, Horse Nebula? Fortuna System, Horse Nebula. Kinda wanna meet the Helena Lake. So let's go to the Horse Nebula, Fortuna. Right? The Fortuna. Horse Nebula. There are two more. Fortuna. Let's go to Fortuna. And let's get into it. Wentania. Hard data on Wentania is very limited. When the system was charted by the Alliance surveyor Coupe, only a small unmanned flyby probe was spared for the distant world. It is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of krypton and sulfur dioxide. Normandy's more detailed survey suggests the frozen terrestrial may be a suitable target for mining. While it is a largely water ice, mapping a mass concentration suggests it has a core of pure aluminum. Orbital period 82.2 Earth years, radius 3,998 kilometers. Layout 32.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.03 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 233.7 degrees Celsius. Surface gravity 0.2 G. Yeah, Amaranthine is a chilly rock world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its frozen surface consists largely of light titanium and aluminum oxides, with deposits of thorium and other heavy metals located in the deep star crust. Amaranthine was named by the human poet Sofia Cabral during her tour of duty aboard the Alliance surveyor ship Coupe. Under the dim light of the red dwarf Fortuna, the surface of this world is lit in rich twilight blues and purple even at midday. Orbital period 12.0 Earth years, radius 6,694 kilometers, day length 59.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.1119. Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 178 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.16 G. Aganlis is a rock terrestrial with an atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trace amounts of helium. Scans reveal ancient lava plains on the surface, implying a geologically active past. The crust consists of sulfur and basalts, but at the planet's mass suggests a core of iron and heavier materials. Cursory drill coring suggests the possibility of simple subterranean life. Orbital period 2.4 Earth years, radius 7,708 kilometers, day length 33.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.03 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 150 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 1.1 G. Terrain signal. While scanning the planet Aganlis, you discover the remains of a damaged research vessel. Your Radcom team found no signs of survival, only they did bring back a Rockham outpost insignia. Ferumlon is a frigid world with a thick nitrogen argon atmosphere. The crust consists of silicates and various unrockable ores, but is surprisingly rich in phosphates. Since the atmosphere lacks free oxygen, the phosphates are relatively pure and could be of value in the manufacture of fertilizers and incendiary ammunition. Orbital period 31.4 Earth years, radius 5,492 kilometers, day length 69.0 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 17.11 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 134 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.7 G. Rare element, small but valuable deposit of plutonium. Gonna land. Who should we bring? How about our human? How about our humans? Let's bring double firepower. To meet Helena Blake. Surely it's a trap. Must be trouble. We'll leave him over here. I haven't used it in so long. Okay. This one. medical exoskeleton, energized plating, incendiary explosive, inferno rounds, kinetic coil, inferno rounds, bituminous material, polonium, span rail, he doesn't really use these, but okay. Goodness. So he has the kinetic exoskeleton medical. Nice. Shock shredder. You're good. Ashley doesn't have anything. Shot in the face. I saw it. Yeah, get him. Explosive, huh? Let's give it a high explosive, huh? Why not? Let's give it all high explosive. Humans have top gear. Iridium? It sounds like really it's really weird. Heavy metals, small amounts of iridium. Read these distinctions. For the XP. It's gonna be pretty tough. I've read basically that if you fight with the Mako, you get less experience on fights, which makes sense. It should be. It's easier to fight with a Mako, sort of. Insignia. You find an intricate beaded necklace marked with the Galatana colony insignia. It appears to be very old. Can we buy Omnichar? I don't remember. We definitely have enough money. Definitely have enough money. Alright. I'm gonna save. Let's see what we got. Oh.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Right. Why do you have a weapon?
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies.
That's great.
These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
Walk away? What do you mean walk away?
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Huh. Wait, can I still explore? And about mercenaries? I'm gonna break it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Oh, we got snipers. It's okay. What are you talking about? Civilian snipers. I just want to get resources here. Almost. got more money. I got more money. I still got money. I wonder if I spend that, will it give me the rest? It probably does not. It does not sign it for give. Yeah. Nine. The games would not go longer than that. Longer than that. They will not count more than that. Okay, we got these two. And then the situation is dealt with. We got one more. No, we got one more. No. We are missing a little one. Rescue to a missing brother. Privateer. Astronom system. This one. The Hades Gamma and Yakos Pro. Get that. I can finish this and land on the next one. Then I'm good. We've done a lot today. Yeah. We've done a lot. Good job. Rare element, large dose of thorium. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. Thorium. I have to climb. And the second Mass Effect has a lot. Like that's a lot of stuff. Also the third one, they imported a lot of different kind of stuff. Right? You have to go and collect all the people together. The beginning is a lot. The second one, also the beginning is a lot, but the narrative kind of like develops very nicely. How much you have to how do you say the paragon, like your paragon and renegade alignment kind of gets put to the dust a lot more in the second one. There's a lot more stuff that's like iffy that you kind of have to wrap your head around, even though you may not want to accept it as a paragon, as a paragon runner, as a paragon player. Rare elements. That's because if you're realizing that you cannot, most of the times, even if you have the power, I mean, Shepard can do whatever as a Spectre. They can do whatever they want. They have training, they have resources, they have access. It's a whole different thing than doing it with you got. You don't have the upper hand per se, or an equal turf. Could be age, could be social status, resources, transcend high places. Is a con. A standard hydrogen helium gas giant, Thessalgon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. Orbital period 173.4 Earth years. Radius 53,520 kilometers. Due length 15.5 Earth hours. This is so good to practice pronunciation. Huh? I thought it was just like the second one had this. I did not remember that. Warning, level 1 cold hazard. I never saw the that, so I guess not. Solwyn has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planet-side conditions are hazardous with constant ice storm wrecking the ice surface. Over the period 97.3 Earth years, radius 5,756 kilometers, day length 21.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0 to 79 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature minus 131 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. Thrillin is a lifeless rock with trace atmospheric xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain patterns of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resembles their goddess. Over the period 74.9 Earth years, a radius of 1,963 kilometers, they length 36.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.00 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 147 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.1 G. Antidot is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of ammonia hydrocarbons in the atmosphere lended the distinct brown tint. Over the period 52.0 Earth years, radius 35,470 kilometers. They length 14.7 Earth hours. Thor. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Thor has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are hot indications of primitive organ life developing deep within the global ocean. Over the period 5.8 Earth years, radius 5,905 kilometers. Day length 55.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2.1 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 68 degrees Celsius, surface gravity 0.8 G. MSV Majesty. The Majesty is a Coulomb-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Registry Private Order Captain Willem. A fatal trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Solwyn. This one? It was a human thing, wasn't it? Let's bring the humans along. Actually needs to catch up on some missions. Okay, I kinda wanna keep finishing this, but I think I should stop. See the fan. What the fan wants. Fan gets. Well, there's so much stuff here to look on. Alright. I'll save. I'll do this next time. So I need to rest, then I need to go for evening walk. Before we go night night. Per usual, thank you for watching a long stream today. Perhaps it shouldn't happen. This is the beginning of a long week. And I still have to do a lot of stuff. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing okay. You have food, water, shelter, take care of your primary needs and or secondary inner needs. I hope you're able to have peace and have a good job, have a healthy space environment, family support system. If not, I suppose I understand a lot of not having a lot of this stuff. That's why I say I hope everybody else knows it. There's a lot of work to do for all of us to be able to achieve healthy balances. Thank you for watching. Probably gonna stream tomorrow too. I kinda wanna finish. I wonder if I can finish it tomorrow. Maybe. I hope so. See you next time. I'm Valerio Vale. This is Cadiro Angela. We say bye bye. I say bye bye. Bye bye.